Has it ever happened to you? You're in the middle of an ordinary day and suddenly hear a short sentence that completely changes your mood. It's not planned. It's not fancy. Just a few simple words in English that for some reason go deep. In that moment, you realize it's not about the sentence structure. It's about how it's said and what it means to you. I remember feeling the space around me slow down. The noise seemed softer and the tension in my body started to fade. It was only 2 or 3 words, but they carried a meaning that went beyond any translation. That's when I understood how small expressions in English can be more powerful than long conversations. Since then, I've started to pay more attention. The way certain phrases fit at the right moment can change the mood of an entire interaction. It doesn't matter your English level. What stays is the intention. And this discovery changed the way I communicate in any situation. Phrases that hug. More than words, small emotional gestures. When you say something in English and you see relief or closeness on someone's face, you know it wasn't just the translation that worked. It was the intention behind it. These phrases are short, but they create a space where the other person feels seen. It's not about showing off advanced vocabulary. It's about showing presence. Saying, "I'm here for you," can turn silence into support. "Take your time" can take away the pressure to answer fast. When these words come out naturally, the atmosphere changes. It's not perfect pronunciation that makes this happen. It's the way they arrive at the right moment. You can start right now. Choose 2 or 3 of these expressions and repeat them until they become part of your speech. Use them when someone is tense, when you want to show you're by their side, or just to make the connection stronger. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes to share this feeling of care. Calm. Phrases that lighten the moment. Sometimes the environment feels too heavy. The person in front of you shows signs of hurry, stress, or insecurity. That's when a short, kind sentence can make a difference. Not to change everything, but to ease the weight of that moment. And when you say it in English, the connection can be instant. Phrases like, "It's okay, no rush," show there's no pressure. "We'll figure it out," takes away the feeling that the solution must come right now. They work because they reduce pressure and create a safe space for the conversation to continue. It's not about convincing. It's about letting the other person breathe. You can use these in any interaction. Instead of matching the stressful pace, try adding these phrases to your English. They don't need long explanations, they stand on their own. Over time, you'll see how just a few words can change the energy of a conversation. Inspire. Phrases that give strength to keep going. Sometimes what's missing is not information but encouragement. A short sentence, spoken at the right time, can bring back someone's determination. In English, it's even more powerful when you speak with confidence in your voice. Small words can help someone move forward, even when the situation feels heavy. Saying "you've got this" is like handing over confidence. "I believe in you" shows that someone sees potential. These phrases don't need long speeches, just clarity and presence. When you use them, the energy changes. The person stands taller, breathes differently, and continues. Add these to your vocabulary on purpose. Use them when you see hesitation or when you want to remind someone they can handle what's ahead. With repetition, they not only motivate others, they also build your own confidence when speaking. Connect. Phrases that bring people closer instantly. Real connection doesn't need long speeches. Many times, it starts with a short sentence that shows genuine interest. In English, it can happen simply, almost spontaneously, and still build a bridge between you and someone else. All it takes is opening space for them to feel you want to listen. Asking, "How's your day going?" or saying, "I'm glad we met," doesn't require advanced English. The difference is the intention. These phrases break the initial barrier and make it clear that you're present and willing to connect. They can turn strangers into acquaintances in seconds. Practicing this kind of connection in daily life makes your English feel more alive. Try adding these questions and statements to your interactions, even in quick conversations. Over time, you'll see they don't just bring people closer. They open doors for deeper, more natural exchanges. Making it a habit. How to add these to daily life. Knowing these phrases is not enough. They need to enter your vocabulary as something natural that comes out without effort. That starts with conscious repetition. Saying them out loud, using them in small conversations, writing them until they feel familiar. The more you use them, the more automatic they become. One easy way to practice is to create micro-interactions during your day. Greet someone online with, "How's your day going?" Reply to a message with, "No rush," or end a talk with, "I'm here for you." These small insertions turn learning into real practice and make your communication flow with authenticity. With time, you'll notice you no longer think about structure. The phrases come naturally and reflect your way of speaking. That's when English stops being just a technical skill and becomes part of your personal expression. Something that connects, calms, and inspires without effort. Building confidence. Phrases that hold someone steady. Sometimes the person is already doing what they need to do but still feels doubt. That's when short English phrases can act like an anchor. They don't push or pressure. They simply hold the confidence so the person can keep going without hesitation. It's the quiet kind of support that keeps focus and reduces insecurity. Phrases like "you're doing great" or "keep going" work because they are direct and positive. They are easy to understand and leave no space for negative interpretations. They confirm the path is right, and that reinforcement changes how the person sees what they're doing. You can use these anytime you notice uncertainty or hesitation. They're useful in casual situations and in more serious talks. The important thing is to say them sincerely. When used often, they become part of your natural way of encouraging in English. Ending with care. Phrases that leave a good impression. The way a conversation ends is as important as how it begins. Finishing in a warm, positive way creates a sense of care that stays even after the interaction is over. In English, you can do this with just a few words that close the talk with kindness and respect. Phrases like "take care" or "talk to you soon" show you want to keep the connection. They're not just goodbyes. They're signs of consideration. Small details like these build stronger relationships and make the other person feel valued. Some phrases are like verbal hugs, short, simple, but emotionally powerful across any language. They show presence, care, and connection without needing perfect grammar. What truly matters is their effect, making the other person feel safe, seen, and appreciated. Anyone, no matter their English level, can use these expressions. What changes everything is the intention behind them and how often you practice. When they become part of your way of speaking, they're not just nice words. They're your personal mark in communication. Now it's your turn. Choose one or two of these phrases and use them today. Then watch people's reactions. Which one do you feel could make the biggest impact? And in what situation will you use it? Share in the comments so we can create a space where everyone can speak English with more human warmth. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to keep learning how to communicate this way.